What's up, LBs? It's your girl Salt and Light back with another video, and yes, another voiceover because I like them and I'm gonna stick beside them. Today I'm going to demonstrate for you how I was able to replicate this Coi Leray braided hairstyle because I really think it's cute. And I'm gonna fast forward through this intro because socks and high heel sandals, that's why. Bless my heart. Coi Leray inspired lock style. Let's get into it. Now, I was very kind and I decided to show you all the materials that you will need from the beginning of the video. And while I am showing you that, I just want to take a moment and Snoop Dogg has inspired me to thank myself.
Last but not least, I want to thank me.
Yes, I want to thank myself for showing up. I want to thank myself for creating new content. I want to thank myself for not deserting you guys like I typically do. Your girl has stuck around, flips hair, and I am very proud of moi. Now, I'm also taking this dance break to remind you of 4 things: like and comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and follow me on all social media platforms. My name is Salt and Light 24/7. Are you ready? Of course you are. Now, this hairstyle could have very well been done on hair that is freshly shampooed, but I'm lazy, so I decided to just go ahead and use a spray bottle to liven things up and to moisten and dampen my hair.
Moisten. Moisten. Moisten.
I am spraying a significant amount of water in it because it really does need to be pretty wet. Rose water will also do the job, and that is actually my preference. Go ahead and section your hair off, and all you're going to do is plait your hair. This is a very simple style. I'm not even going to need to say a whole lot because you're going to look and you're going to see what to do, and you're going to catch it really quick. Thing about it is you're just going to plait your hair down probably about 75% of the way. You can decide if you want to do more or less. I would say 75% is adequate, maybe 80%, but you figure out what the desired outcome is and you plait yours down as far down as you would like. And you're gonna just continue to do that. I am not using a mirror, and therefore my parts are whatever. They are whatever they want to be. And quite frankly, that's how I like it. My hair is not parted well to start with. So who am I fooling? Mirror or no mirror, there was not going to be any rhyme or reason. But if you would like yours to be a little bit more, I don't know, organized and structured and neat, you might want to look and see what you're actually doing back there. And as you can see, we are already done with plait number 2. I kind of measured them out to make sure they both ended at the same place, and I am going to town. We're already on the 3rd plait, all the way in the back near the nape of my head. Again, spray it down with water, plait it, plait, grab a rubber band and secure that baby 75% of the way down. And it's just that simple. I pray to God that I started fast forwarding after this. There is no reason to keep demonstrating to you how to do basic plaits. Oh my goodness, I did not. Oh, and then I slowed it down. For the slow folks in the back, this is how you do a plait. Oh, Jesus. I must have been pretty sleepy when I was editing. Y'all forgive me. But yeah, there we go. Halfway done. The whole right side of my head is complete. And now I'm going to do the other side off camera. You are welcome. And just that quick, I'm back. My entire head has been plaited. And I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of like how this looked before I even put the rollers in. I am feeling this with the straight plaits. By the way, I'm dancing again, so that's my cue to remind you to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and make sure you are following me on all social media platforms. My name is Salt and Light 24/7. You're gonna get sick of that, but I won't. I'm gonna keep on reminding you every single time I dance. And trust me, baby, there's a lot of dancing going on in this video. I had a very lit playlist going while I was doing my hair. Okay, let me get back to it. Right now, I am taking my favorite product in the whole wide world, the olive oil mousse, and I am just moussing my hair down. I am saturating it from root to tip, and I'm even getting a little extra for that part that is going to be rolled with the foam roller. And now the fun part starts. I'm gonna grab my foam roller. As you can see, mine is covered in satin. It has a satin sleeve on it, and that is just to protect your hair. I definitely recommend getting those if you can, but I'm pretty sure either one will do. As you can see, I'm doing a very basic granny type of roll. I'm not doing anything special, no spiral action, no diagonal rolling. I am just rolling it the old-fashioned regular schmegular way. And also, I would like to note that for the front two plaits, I did put the rubber band a lot farther up. So what I mean by that is more of the hair is loose on those two top front plaits. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm rolling again and just demonstrating for you how that goes. This one is a special one because this is where I realized that in many cases, my hair is all different lengths. You guys already know, if you've been rocking with me, that I am a little bit reckless with the scissors, and sometimes I go Edward Scissorhands and just start chopping anything. But when you have that situation, go ahead and do 2 rollers on that same plait. Do 3 if you need to. Especially those with thicker hair, you're probably going to need more than 1 roller per plait. So just keep that in mind and improvise as needed. And voila, my whole head is now finished. I have done the roller set all over my head, and yeah, that was super simple. Go ahead and put on your head scarf, your bonnet, your do-rag, your whatever it is that you want to cover your head with. Go ahead and put that on so it can bake, so it can cook for a little bit. And I let mine cook for 2 days because I was being lazy. I want to say that I started the hairstyle on a Friday night and I didn't take it out until Monday morning before work, because I had nothing to do over the weekend, and I felt pretty lucky, pretty fortunate, pretty blessed, I should say, that I didn't have anything to do, so I could really let those curls sit in. Okay, we're dancing again, and so that means you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, saltandlight24.7. Okay, we're taking out these rollers. Look at that beautiful, supple, nice, spirally curl that was created with these foam rollers. These foam rollers are the truth. Y'all better stop sleeping on them. And speaking of that, sleeping on them, they're not very hard to sleep on. I know in the past I've tried to sleep on other types of rollers that actually hurt pretty bad, like flexi rods hurt me pretty bad. Those foam rollers were not difficult to sleep on. All right, so now that the rollers are out, I went ahead and put some edge control on. My favorite is the Got To Be glue. I went ahead and laid them edges down because, baby, you already know my edges are always laid, and I love the outcome of this. I think this is super cute, very simple. The parts need some work, but other than that, I think this hairstyle is brilliant. Now, I think if I wanted it to look more like Coi Leray's, I should have probably not left so much hair out on the ends. I probably should have gone down just a little bit further. But look, if you put it up in a ponytail, isn't that adorable? Is that not the most precious thing you've ever seen? Of course it is. And then also, besides that, you can leave the 2 little bangs out in the front and still put it up in a ponytail, maybe half up, half down, or you can grab it all. And y'all, look at this. Cute. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Love this hairstyle. This is really cute. Now, I love this the most. This is kind of scary. I like a big bobblehead, but I like that the most with all the hair kind of laid to the side. So I had to throw that in there so you can see it. But yeah, that is it. That's the style. As you can see, it's super simple. Anybody can do it. You don't really have to be an expert braider. I mean, if you can just do a simple plait, you're good to go. So you guys tell me, do you like this style? What would you like to see next? Are you proud of me for not disappearing lately? Have you followed me on Instagram? These are all the questions. That face is all these questions that I am posing to you. By the way, I love you. Thank you for watching. Go and be salt and light. Peace.